Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another Marvel Character Talk. Today we're going to continue on looking at Amazing Spider-Man covers, picking up here at number 151 through 175, from the end of 1975 to the end of 1977. See, we're going to get to some Punisher ones. Let's take a look here. Cool cover. 25 center. And look at that. And they went up to 30 and 35 cents. Inflation, 1970 style. Flooding. This sure won't help you, mister. Only one of us is leaving here alive. Can you guess the shocking secret identity of Spidey's super foe? No, it's not the rats or the vermin. Let's take a look here. The next cover. Just look at the back. Nothing there. But on some of these, they got Evil Knievel. That was cool stuff back then by Ideal. It was the Shocker. And these have a lot of these have word balloons. So I'll read that. Webhead, you've tangled with me once too often. This time you're gonna be shattered by the Shocker. He's right. Once I hit those whirling dynamo blades, it'll be goodbye, Spidey. Very nice. This one I didn't care for, the cover. A football field becomes a raging battlefield as Spidey fights to save an innocent life. The deadliest 100 yards. Kill him. The web slinger must not escape alive. Can't remember who those villains are, if any, hirelings. But the next one was a good one, Sandman. He put on his neat green costume that was designed by the Wizard, the Wingless Wizard, his partner in the Frightful Four. Like this cover. This time, Webhead, I'm going to plaster you to the wall. And he has the power to do it. How can I beat the guy when my webbing goes right through him? Thwip. Thwip. Always liked the Sandman. He first appeared way back in Spider-Man number 4. Yes, issue number 4 was his first appearance back in '63. Sandman always strikes twice. Let's see. Next one. This one I didn't care for that much. I always like the ones where you see the villain, and then a few where it's just Spidey, like Spidey, Peter Parker, number 50, where he's walking away. Who is the most incredible killer of all? It's a whodunit. No, it's not, Johnny. It's a whodunit. Follows Spider-Man through a web of deception and death as he struggles to discover whodunit. And then spelled D-O-N-E. Whodunit was a fun Abbott and Costello movie from 1942, I think. And look at this, they brought on there. Still only 25 cents. That's letting the little kid know the price is going to go up. These guys were kind of neat. There's Mirage. And then his underlings have a similar outfit to him. I don't think he ever appeared again. Maybe he did, but he might have been one of those villains like the Scourge of the Underworld in the 1980s, killed off. To beat me, Webhead, you have to find the real me first. And you're not going to live long enough to do that. Spidey doesn't have that. Last, the long-awaited wedding, Betty Brant and Ed Leeds. Introducing the most mind-boggling wedding guest of all, the murderous Mirage. Nuff said. Excelsior. Who we got there? We got Mary Jane and Harry, Aunt May, Jonah Jameson, Robbie Robertson, Ned and Betty. This one was cool. And look at this. This was, they just started. I didn't like that and add that stupid scanner. Because way back then, they weren't scanning a damn thing in the 1976 in any store I ever was in. So that was dumb, a waste of space. Anyway, Dr. Octopus returned from the dead, web slinger. You see if you can do the same. Classic green and orange outfit for Doc Ock. Spidey's not having a comeback here. That one's a pretty good cover. And you got the monogram models on the back here. Hot stuff. Gotta break free of Dr. Octopus, for the ghost of Hammerhead murders my Aunt May. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how Hammerhead was back because he was supposed to be dead. I have to reread these babies. See, got lots of tentacle action going on here. Got Aunt May in peril. Pretty good cover. Out of my way, you pitiful has-beens. Hammerhead is coming through. This time, not even death will stop me. Old Hammer and Doc. I like those, the crime, New York City crime ones. Look at this. This is, I wasn't familiar when he first appeared, because he goes way back to issue number 2. That's the Terrible Tinkerer right there. And there's the infamous Spider-Mobile. It's impossible. All my superpowers have failed me. Exactly as I planned, fool. In moments you will be dead, and your own Spider-Mobile will be your murderer. Okay, we got increase 25, 30 centers. That one last year, along in a year from now, it'll be up another nickel. It's the battle you demanded as everyone's favorite web slinger struggles for his very life against Nightcrawler. Yeah, this is, he was fairly new character. Have him cross over as Gil Kane and John Romita Sr. And if that isn't enough trouble, the Punisher is gunning for Spidey too. Cool. Spidey and the Punisher. Spidey, Nightcrawler, and the Punisher. Makes 3. You're over there on Roosevelt Island. Only one of us is coming down from here alive. Nice one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put that over. Keep going. So 163, we got the Kingpin is back, Webhead. Look at the size of him. Very nice. All-out action in the mighty Marvel manner. There's the artist. And this time, there's no way on earth to stop him. Spidey always never knows what to do. These cover blurbs. Cool. That's a different one. Looking up Kingpin. Pleading won't help you, web slinger. Within seconds you'll be dead, and there's nothing you can do to prevent it. The final hour. This was neat. Stegron, he's the dinosaur man. Mind-bending mayhem in store when Stegron stalks the city. Way back then, I didn't think I liked him that much, but I like dinosaurs, so he's kind of neat. And then they'll be teaming them up. You'll see. The Dinosaur Man has restored the skeletons to life. Your friendly neighborhood web slinger is going to be their first meal. Walloping web snappers. I think that's his first appearance. And this one's a cool one. We've got Christmas cover. The lizard doesn't get you, insect, then Stegron will. Brrr. Look at his tail. Should read these. It's a holiday holocaust, we call it. The war of the reptile man. And Spidey is caught in the middle. Nice rees. So, see, these are always 3 months ahead. So this was December. It was on sale. January, February, March cover date. Later on, they're almost 4 months ahead. Okay, so that's 167. We got the Return of the Spider Slayer. Caught between the murderous might of the Spider Slayer. J. Jonah Jameson in there. In the other ones, his face was just in there and was controlling. And on these, I think he might be actually in there. And then The startling power of a Marvel's most new shocking superstar. It's going to be what? Will-O-the-Wisp? Looks like it's going to be one of those days. I think, was he on the Spider-Man cartoon from the 90s? Maybe Will-O-the-Wisp. There he is. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if they have like big plans for him or what. They're playing him up here. Introducing the most sensationalist, astonishing new superstar of all. Some men call me Will-O-the-Wisp, but you can call me Death. I forget what his exact powers are. You see him whipping around and flying, and it looks like, is that fire or electricity or both or heat? Isn't that nice? This one, Peter Parker. I know you're Spider-Man. I have the photos to prove it. Here he is, going back to the clone saga. How do these pictures reveal Spidey's secret identity? Never know unless you read Confrontation. Okay, here's one of these covers where they have the other villains in there that's not really in the story. It's cool to see a little bit of the Rhino. I always like that part of his costume. Got Doc Ock again. There's the Man-Wolf. Green Goblin, we haven't seen him in a long time because Harry was only him briefly. There's the Vulture. Look at him. My deadliest enemy's coming through the very walls at me. Am I going mad? Indeed you are, my boy, and only Dr. Faustus can save you. This one, we got side by side with Nova. Everybody seems to like Nova. Will he be in the MCU? Will he? With my two greatest foes slain, nothing can stop Photon. Don't remember Photon too much. For me, that isn't that impressive looking a costume. 30's in her. Okay, getting close here. We got this. So always like have fun with this. We got the Rocket Racer. Bombs from his fingertips bursting all around me. Face it, Webhead. You ain't got a chance against the Rocket Racer. But even if Spidey can defeat this skateboarding psychopath, they still must face the Fiend from the Fire. Ooh, who's that gonna be? I'll find out. Poor Molten Man, he's getting all molten-y. Help me before the fire kills us all. Wounded in blinding pain, the web-slinger fights his most desperate battle to save the life of Liz Allen. Liz Allen, the Molten Man's last stand. Yeah, I think that's his heart. He's her brother. He goes back to the Ditko days. What was that? 28 and 35 he appeared. So this one's that. I think he jumps in the water or something and they think he's dead, but I think he comes back. This one's cool. So look, he's back after that one with Nightcrawler. He's back again. This time they didn't bother with still the stuff. They just raised the price. Gave up. Raise it again. Then it would go to 40. Then instead of nickels, it would jump up a dime to 50 and 60. Ugh. He's back, the pulse-pounding Punisher. Look at him. And we got, if either of you takes one more step, J. Jonah Jameson is finished. The Hitman's back in town, and New York may never be the same. Nice coloring there on this. Blue and purple on the white, giving shading a look. Really neat. And what do we got here? Another one, two-parter. Hang on, Jameson. When Web-Slinger, the Punisher will save you both. But who's going to save you from the vengeance of the Hitman? And with my injured arm, I can't save any of us. Yeah. I don't know what his powers were. Instead of just guns. Instead of his guns, like the Punisher. Hitman. Alrighty, so that was a look from 151 to 175, December of 75, to December of 77, on sale 3 months before that cover date. And I'll leave a link here to the previous look at the 25 issues before that I did a couple of years ago. All right, everybody. Thanks for looking at more of my comic collection. More Marvel character talk to come. Hope you enjoyed it.